All right, my check 1 2 1 2. What's up? What's up, Taurus? What's up, you guys? Welcome to our love nest. If y'all are new, welcome back. If you're returning, um, I'm going to be getting some clarity for all of my Tauruses that are on a twin flame journey. If you are embarking on any type of twin flame journey, I'm not speaking about the false twin flame or anything like that. But I felt divinely guided to get some clarity on what the overall mission is between these twins, what the objective is. And so that's going to be pretty much what we're focusing on this reading, as my intentions are only to aid in the spiritual journey that you share with a twin flame type of counterpart energy. All right. So at the same time, I'm going to be educating myself, but I've tapped in thus far. So if you're watching this on replay, drop a rewind in the comment section later on if it resonates with you. And ask questions. I feel like this is an opportunity for those of you that have been on a journey for a long time when it comes to your perspective. Like, what part of the timeline are you currently embarking on? So definitely feel free to comment in the comment section, you know, what your personal twin flame journey has been about. If this type of clarity that I'm going to channel in this reading, or I'm going to channel between these two energies, very, very intense energies. I can definitely say that. Just meditating on the energy and connecting with the twin flame journey in itself. Like, you're gonna need to light you a spliff. You're gonna need to get into a very zen state because the energy is very intense. I will say that just tapping in from a meditative state is very intense. Might need a Benadryl. But before I get started with that, what's up, Melissa? Shout out to you guys in the comment section. What's up, Sensational King? Hey, Tamika. If anybody is in the Texas area and you experienced any type of power outage during this time, I hope everybody is safe. All right. When Beyonce said it was going to be a tornado in her city, she was not playing, okay? Because that tornado did some fucking damage. All right. So, all of my Houston, Texas natives, y'all out here, y'all already know they still trying to get the power up and running. But, yeah, them predictions be real. What's up, Kenyatta? All right, so like I said, all of these energies, I'm going to put I'm going to tap in with your twin. So if you're a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, doesn't matter your place matter. I feel like I'm tapping into the into the masculine twin. All right. Now we both have masculine and feminine inside of us, right? Each. Okay. You and your twin. But the masculine energy is, we're going to tap into that first. Okay. Hey, Carol. What's up, High Priestess? Hi, Joy. So yeah, we're gonna tap into the masculine energy first, and then we'll tap into the feminine. Taurus, I have your energy down as the feminine energy. Male or female doesn't matter. The energy is coming up as feminine. Okay, so that's everything divine feminine energy, creativity, feminine in that way. Okay, you may be artistic, right? And you're masculine. So it doesn't even matter about the gender, it's just the energy. All right, so from an energy standpoint, the current energy of your twin, Taurus, is they're currently exhausting their willpower, trying to trying to do everything at once. Okay, it feels like they're tapping into multiple dreams, multiple ideas, multiple things that they've always wanted to do or accomplish. They're currently exhausting their willpower and channeling it all into, okay, I want to try opening that business. I want to, see what this business connection is about. I want to try all of my options. I'm going to cast out all of my lines, and they're fishing right now. So they're in this energy of, I'm fishing to see, what business partnerships I can embark on, what relationships I can create professionally in order to see some type of dream into fruition. I do feel as if they are on a spiritual high right now when it comes to the amount of things that the amount of ideas that they're having, the amount of ventures that they can venture off into. There's a plethora for them to embark on. And so it is a little bit exhausting. I am clocking in this particular twin flame journey, those that resonate with this, I am clocking the masculine energy as someone that doesn't have a lot of time to really sit down and pray. They don't really have a lot of time to sit at an altar or to really tune in to their spiritual relationship or devote themselves to their spiritual practices the way they used to. But they want you to know, Taurus, that they are extremely successful right now. They have a lot going on for themselves. They also are achieving a lot of their personal goals, their dreams, their aspirations. They're feeling extremely confident and fulfilled during this time. I'm also picking up on a a a twin masculine that is traveling. Either they're traveling or they're on some online. They have an online presence, which is also why I'm picking up the travel energy. All right. Now they want you to know that they're kind of like peacocking, okay? I do feel like they are putting themselves in a position where you can see them in some capacity, whether they're posting online, whether they are, you know, talking about their achievements online, sharing their achievements online. There's some way, somehow, it's like this masculine energy wants you to know that they're going after their dreams and they're doing it. It's like that like that mama energy. I hope you're proud of me. I do feel like there's a masculine energy that wants you to be proud, to know that they are achieving all the goals that they said that they were going to do, that they're committed to it, they're seeing it into fruition and things like that. Now let's talk about you for a second, Taurus, okay? Because I have your energy as it's definitely coming up as feminine, but I have your energy the way I feel like there's some underutilized creativity. Like there's something about your sacral chakra that's being underutilized right now. So you may be feeling kind of like lackluster. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not really as inspired as I thought you were going to be. Like you're not impressed as I thought you were going to be. It feels like for yourself, there is some type of lack of growth. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something missing when it comes to like you feeling like you're getting what you desire. And I kind of wanted to know, like I was waiting to ask spirit this question, like what is Taurus desire? And I feel like something has you not feeling so confident. in this connection, not feeling so like you're not interested, or you're not like it's not going anywhere. That's what I'm tapped into. If it's like you're not sure, definitely there's something about this connection that's not leaving you feeling is not allowing you to feel confident in yourself or where you stand with this other energy. And I feel like you're really in this frequency of wondering if you're being the positive one for both yourself and the other person. Wondering if this person is like throwing your energy off a little bit or throwing you off your game a little bit. I do get this vibration where like what you require, Taurus, to make you feel stable and secure, definitely this connection is not giving you what you need to feel like just confident in this connection. And I feel like it's having a negative effect on you. But ultimately, there is a purpose to all of this. Because I feel like you're pretty much saying to this person, you're saying to this other energy, like, I don't know what my next decision is about to be, but I'm in the process of deciding whether or not I want to completely cut this person off energetically and just focus on myself, or if I want to. It's like you're weighing your options as far as trying to discern or decipher like what this person's intentions are. Is this person's energy healthy for you? Is this person's energy beneficial to your energy, or is it depleting? I don't feel like this person is necessarily depleting your energy. Okay, I do feel like that what's challenging for you is feeling like you have what it takes to remain positive and confident in yourself, and feeling good about yourself, feeling vibrant about yourself in connection with this person. Something about this makes me feel like the uncertainty of this person's choice and what they're desiring in life leaves you feeling uncertain in yourself, leaves you feeling as if you're unsure about what you should do, or if you're just leaving the door open for somebody to swing it any direction. Like you don't feel in control of your journey. I mean, I do feel like you're committed to your journey, but you haven't received the physical clarity necessary for you to feel like, okay, I know what this is, I know what we are, and I know this is a real thing. Like I do feel like you can sense the energy, you can tell what it is between the two of you. But somebody could be from an island, because I'm hearing a island accent. Like somebody that uses terminology like use and people, or instead of saying them, they say the people. I don't know. It's very strange how that came through. Damn. So there's that energy of like, should I cut this person off energetically, or should I still keep my heart open to this person? Either way it go, when you are watching this person online prioritize their dreams, their personal, professional, or family relationships, it leaves you feeling as if, well, if you can prioritize those relationships, if you can prioritize those as a necessity, then why is it so difficult for you to prioritize Taurus? Or that's the energy that I feel like Taurus is asking themselves. Like it's difficult for you to prioritize small communication with you. It's difficult for you to prioritize like to reassure you. Something about reassurance. And I feel like Taurus is on the verge of walking away or completely two of swords in this connection when it comes to like cut off. Whew. And so you're asking yourself, like, are you accepting breadcrumbs? Are you accepting the bare minimum? Are you, like, what are you accepting? All right, so now we got both energies. There is a mission, a contract between you and this other energy. And my job here tonight is really just to get the clarity on what the purpose of all of this is, pretty much, and what your current challenge or mission is as of today, right? So let's see. Let's see. All right. So the mission that you guys are currently operating right now, like the program, the mission that you guys are currently learning from is generosity. Okay? I heard that very loud and clear, generosity. All right, generosity with your gifts, generosity with your time, generosity with how you share with other people, the giving and receiving aspect of any relationship. That is the sole lesson and mission currently right now between you and this twin flame Taurus, okay? And a part of that lesson is for you guys to be used as an example for the collective, for collective consciousness. This is going to be a pivotal moment on your journey, a pivotal transformation that is important that you both master or learn from in order to stimulate the collective consciousness. There's something about these energies that what you guys do, the lessons that you guys master, it stimulates the collective consciousness in such a way that it suggests new branches of realities and timelines that weren't quite perceivable until you both mastered this lesson. You guys are creating branches as we speak of realities and timelines that weren't there before you guys accepted this assignment or you guys accepted this mission. So in this mission about this generosity, I feel like right now the masculine and the feminine, okay, whoever's the masculine and their frequency, like I told you, they're overexerting their willpower to get things done. That is leaving them spiritually imbalanced, right? And then when they get into that frequency of being extremely career driven or forcing certain relationships and opportunities into fruition and really getting out of alignment with their spiritual practices and their belief systems, it puts you, Taurus, in harm's way. What do I mean when I say that? So when they overexert the masculine energy like that, they don't utilize, there's not enough balance to honor the divine feminine, right? So think of it like this, right? Like a relationship. For example, give me an example, spirit. Okay, let's think of like a mother, right? Your divine masculine is treating you, Taurus, like their mother. So if they are someone that rarely calls their mom, they rarely check on them. I'm not saying they have to be doing that, but here's an example of certain traits that are being duplicated or being repeated. Okay? So, if they rarely call their mom and they rarely talk to their mom, but they expect their mom to always be there and to be extremely reliable, like no matter what, their mom rides or dies for them. Their mom is someone that You can call maybe once or twice out the year, and your mom is just happy to see you, and they never like turn you away when you come back around. That's kind of the position that this masculine energy has put you in, Taurus, where they view you as someone like their mom. I may not use you often or I may not call you often, but when I do make time for you, they do kind of expect you to be there. They expect you to be available. They expect you to be there, that support system, right? So in that space where you are feeling underutilized, you're feeling like you are the last person that this person chooses to spend time with, or the last person that this person chooses for themselves to reach out to, talk to, of any sort. It makes you feel like you are the least prioritized. And at the same time, spirit is challenging you, Taurus, because your intuition is telling you that this is happening. But at the same time, you feel bad to cut someone off energetically, because you've also been raised to believe that as a stable figure like the mother, you should remain available even if someone isn't reciprocating the way you would show up for them back to you. Does that make sense? So, some way, somehow, this person is showing you that you're denying your own intuition by even second guessing whether or not that's the position that you're currently facilitating with this person. If your intuition is telling you that it looks like shit, 9 times out of 10 it is shit. So the question of maybe it is, maybe it isn't shit, is you doubting your own intuition. So when you're in a position, right, and we're on a chessboard and you're doubting your intuition, you no longer are in the vibration of, you're no longer in that vibration of someone that is even worth, like, if you doubt your own intuition, it's like, how can I take orders from you, or how can I trust your judgment if you yourself are doubting your own intuition, or you yourself are unsure about what I'm even doing to you? You get what I'm saying? So in from a leadership perspective, anytime your person is in a frequency of dishonoring their own spiritual beliefs and their own spiritual practices, and they are overexerting themselves, that's an automatic that's an automatic understanding, like, okay, I do have to detach myself from you. Why? Because you're going to throw my pH off balance. You're going to throw my spiritual practices off balance, and you're going to need me to overcompensate for your overexertion to make up for the lack thereof. Okay? So when you disconnect yourself from your twin, you can't necessarily disconnect yourself, but you can place healthy boundaries, right? Between you and that energy, even though you want this person to feel as if the door is always open. Whenever they want to come, they can always come. You'll always receive them. And that's not a true statement, because if you're going to always receive them at any level of development, or in any state that they're in, then you're pretty much saying to that person, I'm going to take you at your worst. And of course, what do you expect? If you're going to take a person at their worst, you can expect yourself to be at your best while they're at their worst. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I'm aware that we're unequally yoked, but I'm still going to be extremely generous in this way, so you can see that my generosity is kind of like a martyrdom type of thing. And so in this energy, because they're overexerting their willpower to manifest whatever they're trying to manifest into their reality, energetically, it is at a depletion to yourself to try to connect to someone that's on a different, they're on a rat race, trying to connect with someone that's on a rat race while you're trying to be in the state of attraction and flow. When that person, that Speedy Gonzalez, comes in and plugs into your frequency, you're gonna feel like your engines are revving, and it's like, wait a minute, why do I feel like I want to chase? Why do I feel like I want to run? And it's because you've synchronized with someone that's on a different vibration, and therefore you're unable to spiritually tap in now. You're unable to feel spiritually aligned with your higher self because this person's overexertion restricts you from elevating. You know what I'm saying? Think of it like being, you know how they have those love bugs, and once those love bugs like connect, they're always flying together. That's kind of what it would be like. Like you'll just be at a stalemate, flying wherever this person go, you're going. Whatever they're doing, you're doing. And so that's why you would feel like I'm unable to grow anything. I'm unable to feel grounded. I'm unable to feel like this is something that's good for me. And I feel like this is all energy because everything happens in the spirit first before it manifests into the physical. So right now, the masculine is learning. They're on a mission of learning. They have to run this energy out. They've already been wound up. They've already started it. They already got it in motion. So now they've made relationships, business partnerships, and commitments with people to show up at events, functions, to show up at parties, gigs, to show up at certain online interviews. They could be having, like multiple jobs. They got two shifts, 12-hour shifts. Right now they're in hustle mode, right? And when masculine energy is in hustle mode, there's nothing that you can do as a feminine energy to stop them. All right? They have to run all that energy out because they've already made the commitment. And I'm tapped into a masculine twin that won't stop until they complete their commitment. They won't give up until they complete their commitment. So in this space, they've already made these agreements, which means they have to go through the seasons where those people that they made deals with and partnerships with, there's going to be a lack of progress. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. But I guarantee you, feminine twins, the moment that you detach your energy, the moment that you detach your energy, the masculine twin is going to pretty much assume that the relationships and deals are falling through because hold on, I gotta keep up with the time. Hold on a second. All right. All right, so the masculine twins are going to Six of Pentacles. The masculine twins are going to feel as if the reason why things are not going well for them is because you don't agree or because you've removed your energy. I can guarantee you that. Now I'm gonna give you some comfort because what I can see here, it has nothing to do with you. Whether you keep your energy or you detach your energy, it has absolutely nothing to do with you. You are not the driving force in what happens to your masculine twin. All right. And I asked this question over and over and over again to be sure. I'm like, Spirit, are you sure? Is it because the feminine energy has removed their energy as this is the consequences, cause and effect? No. The mutual lesson that you both have right now is masculine energy has to learn that when they neglect their spiritual relationship with the Most High, that is a direct connection with a frequency that they got out of alignment with. So they can't blame you for what they didn't upkeep, the personal relationship that they didn't upkeep. Okay? Now, feminine Taurus, you're also in a season of learning the Six of Pentacles energy. Your mission is also to learn how to be generous, but to know when to disconnect from connections. Trusting and having the confidence to know that when a relationship becomes one-sided, that is a direct intuitive nudge for you to see it for what it is and to go in the opposite direction, right? When you come into a situation, whether it's romantic, platonic, family, or friends, you feel as if you guys do not share the same traditional values, belief systems. That is the universe giving you a direct message that yes, we want you to trust your intuition and say, okay, I need to separate because, you know, I may like that friend, but that friend and I don't share the same values and principles. I may like that family member, but my family member and I don't share the same values and principles. All of these things you have to go off and learn, right? I feel like feminine Tauruses only really wants to connect with their twin. But right now, like I said, when your masculine energy is in this energy of spinning their gears and working extra hard and they're in hustle mode, like it would behoove you to kind of stay away and allow them to work their energy out, right? In your frequency, there's a program that came from the prior paradigm where you were taught at a very young age that generosity means that you have to give half of everything that you have. That generosity means that when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad. Now that you're crying your heart to me, yes. How can you let this be? I just need time to see. You've been taught that that when someone isn't giving you the attention that you need, and this goes back down to being children, right? As children, we were taught that when you cry, your parents respond to you, right? When someone takes something away from you, that is a form of chastising, right? Just because someone removes their energy doesn't mean that you're trying to chastise your person or that you're trying to fix them or control them. However, I do feel like because of that type of love language that was taught at a very young age, you both are on a vibrational match and in mirroring each other because the both of you were treated this way at a young age where it's like, I'm going to restrict things from you to force you to do what I want you to do. I'm going to take certain privileges away from you to get you to behave or act a certain way that I want you to act in order for me to give you any type of attention or recognition, right? So when you were done by authority figures this way at a very young age, you hyper attune to people giving and receiving love, giving or receiving generosity, and you start to hyper attune to the person that gives so willingly, and you start to feel like, okay, because they're giving to me so willingly, that's a safety net for me, because when I was younger, I wasn't given generously in this way. I wasn't the golden child. You get what I'm saying? So this person, your twin, is testing you, right? And you are testing them. But neither one of you are aware that you share the same familiar trigger. You share the same familiar program when it comes to the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So this is why I'm saying twin feminine energies, when you guys give, and a person doesn't reciprocate when you expect them to reciprocate, you start dissecting the relationship and its whole validity. You're like, okay, I gave. What have you done for me lately? What have you said to me lately? You start to count and tally mark and pay attention to what a person is or isn't doing consistently to make you feel confident in the connection or in the relationship in itself. Because some of y'all are together and some of y'all are not together. That scoring system, that tally system, was given to you by the prior paradigms program. All right. It was traditionally passed down to you, ancestor upon ancestor. So your love language is closely related to the consistency of giving and receiving. All right, so I'm talking to this can get real petty for some connections depending on what level you're at. And then in a higher vibrational level, this would show out in certain ways where, let's say, you are in a reunion with your twin, right? And they make certain friends or business partnerships deals. And let's say, as the feminine in the connection, your intuition is saying, hey, listen, I don't really trust that business partner. I don't really trust that partnership is going to be beneficial to you in the long run, because I think that person likes you low key, right? And that person's like, let's say your masculine is like, oh well, I don't like that person, and I don't care how that person feels about me. They're good at this, and that. So now in that high vibrational connection, let's say that they disregard your intuition as the feminine, and they make permanent business deals with a person that is connected to them because that person wants them for themselves. Because I do feel like your masculine, for those in those high vibrational connections, are being generous to people that they have ulterior motives, right? It's like, so long as your masculine is in business with them, they, oh yeah, you can have access to all the back, all these relationships and groups, and we'll support you, we will back you up. But the moment that your masculine walks away from those partnerships or decides that they don't want to be a part of it, here's what's about to happen. Those partnerships and businesses deals are going to, they're going to betray this person. They're going to gatekeep against this person. They're going to do something that they've done before in the past, which is they're going to fake flex on them. And they're going to try to disguise themselves as being, oh, I just want to support you. I believe in you. I just want to offer this to you. Be extra generous. And the truth of the matter is they're trying to energetically tie themselves to your divine masculine and fix that your divine masculine in a way where if they try to walk away, they're going to gatekeep. It's like, I don't want to be a part of your club, your secret societies and different things like that. And then them, it's like a consequence. There's a consequence to walking away from these types of groups, partnerships, and business deals. If you walk away and you feel like it's not aligned for you, you can't just walk away. You're going to have to do the time. Okay? Because you done tied yourself. Your divine masculine has tied themselves to a lot of commitments. And that's from the higher vibrational connections. And so for those of you that are on like the middle range, you're in that timeline where, let's say, like you're really just trying to trust each other, and that trust fall, y'all, it feels like I'm also picking up on spirits bringing attention to those of you that are in experiencing that synchronization where you're trying to trust each other. All right, giving your past histories, you're trying to trust each other and you're trying to be fair. There's something about making fair decisions, not closing yourself off to love, but also having the proper discernment to know when to create healthy distance between you and another person. So there's a lot going on, which is why I told you you're gonna need a drink, you're gonna need to roll you a spliff, or you're gonna need to take some fucking Benadryl. Cause I was like, what? I had to read this slowly. Cause it feels like your divine, like your twin masculine energy is like, I see like an energy that's hard to anchor down. It's like all over the place, over there, over there, over there, over there. I mean, they're in motion right now. They're in motion, but at the same time, you are like your masculine's cheerleader of some sort. Beacon of light, beacon of hope. And now here's where I feel like you need to really oh, my feminines. My feminine energies are in a very tough pickle. Oh Lord. What's up, Too Short? Hi Joy. Hi Latoria. Hi Brittany. Alright. Let me tap in, y'all. The mission. So you know how the Bible says, I don't know the scripture. If you know the scripture, drop it in the chat. If you know the scripture, drop it in the comment section if you're watching this on replay. It's something, it goes a little something like this. If either one turns from the laws of such and such, then such turn awayeth. If you know that scripture, then you kind of will get a gist of what I am trying to say, what I'm about to say. Feminine. Okay, feminine Taurians. If your twin, under any circumstances, is not at the vibration that you are trying to anchor, which is attraction, you're in this energy of being in the spotlight, but also being attractive. Now, attractive energy it's different, because when you're in an attractive energy, all the attention has to be on you, right? The attention of, not saying people, but like the sun is shining on you, which means the prosperity, and I do not chase, I attract, right? The prosperity, the abundance, the recognition, all of that's supposed to be showering and adorning you. And in this frequency, it will get you out of alignment and place you in a forcer type of energy, where I have to go out there and get it myself, where I have to go out there and, go out there to do what you got to do to get what you want. That would mean that you would be fake flexing. All right. So if you don't want to be a groupie, or you're not trying to be somebody that is just sitting there in the sidelines, pretty much waiting for this counterpart or waiting for this twin to want you back, you're going to have to shine. You're going to have to shine. You're going to have to put yourself in a position, because right now this has become, it's like now the divine wants to use you, my feminine Taurians, as like, okay, this is what I want you to do. This is what my assignment is. My assignment is for you to shine your light and put yourself in a position to be seen. I don't know what that's about, but I feel like you are being kind of, you're slowing down. Okay, my feminine Tauruses, there's something about you that's being slowed down. Like you being caught up in your head is slowing you down. And I feel like the more that you doubt that your intuition is saying detach from this energy, it's not in alignment. The more that you delay that, the more it throws you off kilter. Something about that right now. Yes, you're meant to shine. Because when you shine your light, I feel like you're, from a feminine's perspective, you're pretty much exposing that belief system, that limiting belief system that restricts the divine feminine from being in the forefront. Those religious restrictions that keep divine feminine from being able to attract in their full glory, to be revered in their full glory. I mean, for crying out loud, like, we're talking about shifting from a paradigm that says the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. There is not even a mention of divine feminine energy as a part of the Trinity of co-creation of the paradigm. So it's like, until you have been rewritten back into the fabric of all existence, now is not the time for you to want to go back into a situation where you will throw away your own spotlight, you would throw away your own divinity just to be a well-kept person, or just to be a person that's well kept by another that by another person. So your willpower has to be very, very high right now. You can't doubt your willpower. Your confidence is what you need to really shine during this time. And that goes for anybody that comes towards you, because you're doing massive work. You are. And the purpose of this being a limited belief system that's coming up, that's being brought to the surface by way of your twin, of your masculine twin, is creating this opportunity. It's creating for a channel for conversation about these topics, and about how these energies need to come back into harmony, and need to be on a frequency where we include all moving parts of an equal whole, versus creating this division and this separation that only one can do, the other can't, or vice versa. There's something about that spirit wants to, that keeps trying to get, use me to like, it's bigger than black and white, but there's so much in the gray area that isn't being discussed, that isn't being brought to the forefront. And your twin flame connection brings that conversation to the forefront, because I do feel like there's romance, love affair, and that's in reverse. Something about the connections and options that your counterpart, your masculine counterpart, is choosing, it's not satisfying. It's not giving. This is the best way that I can say it. It's not giving. It's just not. It may be addictive, right? It may be something like, damn, I don't know what it is about them other options. It's real addictive. It's real obsessive, There's something about those options that you can get hooked on phonics. That's what I'm saying. Fishing for it's something about, the masculines are really liking the attention right now. They're trying to break this bad habit. It's bad habit in reverse. They're trying to break it, but it is a little hard. It's challenging right now, because I feel like a lot of these other options accept them as they are, because right now all they want from them is the flex. They want the acts of flossing and showing off and etc. So it's easier to appeal to that caliber of a connection. It's harder to connect with someone that isn't going to accept the lowest version of you as the best thing. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second, y'all. All right, so let's land this. Let's land this shit right quick, okay? Cause this is a very intense channel to tap into. Okay, very, very intense. Had to meditate on this. So pretty much, in these types of unions, let's go back to the mission. What is your current mission? The current mission that you currently share with your twin. Spirit, what is the current clout hungry? Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. Well, damn. Okay, in this dynamic that you share with this connection that I'm tapped into with this twin, one of you, take the pick of who it is, one of you brings up a limited belief system that is highly attached to prior paradigms, prior groups, social groups, prior education, prior religious beliefs. And in connection with you, Taurus, you are making your masculine twin aware of just how much they are willing to neglect their spiritual ability, neglect their spiritual relationship in order to receive the praise, the recognition, and the sense of wholeness from people that are clout hungry, right? So they're feeding a level of vibration right now that that are that are seeking to be fed, you know? Very shallow, superficial levels of relationships and connections. It is a metaverse level of relationships, okay? And when I say metaverse, I'm referring to digital social norms. I'm referring to the superficial connections that you create with people that one minute they love you, the next minute they hate you. It is the lowest vibration to build your empire on. It really is. Because when push come to shove, the moment that you, once again, do or say things that they don't personally agree with, is just as quickly as they will turn on you, is just as quickly as they will snatch away their support, snatch away their love, and snatch away their attention. So I feel like the level of vibration that your masculine twin is currently harvesting from is a way to kind of like get ahead fast and really optimize and catch some momentum off of this level of vibration. And so for you, the feminine connected to this masculine is going to receive all of the spiritual downloads, thoughts, and vibrations of those low density energies that your masculine is connecting with. So you'll find yourself having to stay more prayed up. You'll find yourself having to kind of like, why is shit going array for me? Like, why is shit seems to be irritating you, and why are so many things? It's almost like through your masculine, these energies are able to kind of project into your psyche from whatever dimension that they're on. And so now whatever your masculine is doing, it is spiritually affecting you. And so it's going to put you in this fight or flight mode. It's going to put you on a frequency where you feel like you need to protect yourself. You feel like it's hard. You got to use brute force to do what it is that you love and get what it is that you need done. And the truth of the matter is, you're not supposed to have to work this hard to do something that was always coming to you extremely effortlessly. That's what I'm hearing. And so you are going to overexert yourself. I feel like, um, damn. Okay, there's something going on here. All right, so let's talk about football for a second. Let's talk about football for a second. Let's give them something to talk about. Y'all know how I be hearing that for a long time. Like, let's give them something to talk about. I feel like, I mean, you would have to really know how to be a quarterback. You would really have to know how to call a play. I feel like your masculine Taurus is calling a play and wanting you to kind of like repeat after me. Huh. I just feel like you're not understanding the offer. You're not understanding the language. Something about this is telling me that you aren't really, like, you're not really understanding this person's lingo or something like that. Like, you're not really into the ego right now. And I feel like this person is definitely alchemizing the ego level of consciousness. All right. And that's why I was picking up those taller references, because I feel like your masculine is like trying to compete with people, trying to just, you know, do things the right way at all times is played out. What is your masculine doing? Show me the 7 of Cups, Spirit. Rejected. Your masculine is tired of being rejected by society. Your masculine is tired of being told no, denied, and put in a position where they have to kind of hide in plain sight. You know, they have to finagle certain things just to get an approval. They have to kiss ass. So they're kind of in this frequency of really feeling as if everything that they're doing is for you. That they have these karmic friendships, and they're making certain deals so that you can benefit from it in the long run. So really, like I said, that goes back to that initial program that comes from religion. Your masculine is trying to sacrifice their body, their spiritual practices, and their body, mind, and spirit just to help you, like help create a legacy, help get you guys somewhere faster so you guys could be together. There's that type of hustle energy. And they're getting themselves caught up in some things because people are holding a grudge. All right, these options are holding a grudge against your person because they keep, like, these options don't like that your person is rejecting them, so they're creating a lot of enemies right now. Just so you know, you're masculine. Something's gonna be well worth your time. They have a strategy here. They don't want anyone else. They want you. Okay, so they're definitely coming strong. Really, they're coming in strong. It's like they done snatched the whole microphone, and they're like, "Let me explain." Oh, they're like, "Let me explain. Let me explain what I'm doing out here in these streets. Let me try to tell you what my strategies are, what my tactic is." They trying to send money your way. They're trying to send prosperity your way. This is their way of doing it. It's at a sacrificial lamb type of energy. Like, they would rather be on the front line, have all the hate being projected their way, if it means that it would allow you to get far, far, far away. So in some ways, you may feel like this person is pushing you away For all my feminine energies, um, that's how you may feel, like they're pushing you away and you're trying to do nothing but get closer to them. Like on one end of the spectrum, I feel like the feminine energy respects this person's hustle. They respect this person's brute force. But at the same time, this program is doing damage. This Six of Pentacles program is doing damage. Okay. It is creating an energetic blockage for you guys on a romantic tip. It is creating some type of blockage. I mean, all you got, feminine energy. I feel like the only thing you can do right now, is trying to stay connected to this person in this frequency. Like, the only thing that you can really do is reporting to you live on Channel 6 News. This is what's going on in the world of bullshit. That's all you can really do, is reporting to you live. Oh my God. And then because you're getting all the comments, you're getting all of the intimidation, you're getting all the threatening, you're getting the brute force in of this entire transaction. Because it's coming to the feminine energy, which is your subconscious realm. So it's manifesting in the spirit. I'm gonna ask you, feminine energies, what are you doing with all of that energy? Because if you are not harvesting it at a rapid rate, then it is fucking you up quickly. Like, it is going to deplete you fast. This level of density that your masculine energy is interacting with operates from a program of the Six of Pentacles. The program of the Six of Pentacles says anything, makes shit up, and creates dramatic situations based off of, like, I own you. I did that for you. I scratched your back. You scratched my back program. I did this for you. Now it's your turn to do something for me program. There is this energy where it's a challenge to really connect with this frequency, because this frequency has a it has a underlying virus attached to it that is designed to sever the connection between you and your twin. Because it's like, well, damn, and now it's not safe to be with you. I may have to back up because now you're harming me. The intention behind this program is to block these types of twins from coming together, these types of divine counterparts from coming together. It's like you can't win for losing from one situation to the other. So the purpose of this entire cycle that has to run its course, that has to run its its software, is this is for you to trust one another. Right? So your masculine energy, your counterpart, if you're a feminine energy and you resonate with that frequency, your masculine twin wants you to harvest this density. Well, what does that mean? What the hell does harvest that density mean? How can I describe it? If somebody brings you if someone brings you, let's say Mary Jane, right? If somebody brings you um, a huge pound of something, right? And it's uncut, it's unsifted, and it has no label, it has no name, but it's just something, right? A pound of something has been dropped in your door, at your door. And it has no instructions, it has no name on it, and you don't, now you don't know what to do. So you, let's just say you gotta you gotta take it, break it down, and distribute it without catching a case. Without catching an energetic case. All right. Now here's where it gets a little tricky, right? Because I don't feel like you've been given some type of forewarning, or you've been given some type of um like I said, no instructions. It didn't come with no instructions, so this person didn't tell you what they want you to do with it. So you're waiting on this person to tell you what you want me to do with all of this. And this person is pretty much answering that question for you. I want you to break it down, divide it, get your weight and your scale and your measures, and I want you to distribute it. This is what you call raw potential. Raw potential. Now, this could be a pound of anything. This could be a pound of ideas. It's raw potential. But I want you to produce something from it. So there's something about you, this person has produced, and now they want you to mass distribute something. Okay, they want you to mass produce, or they want you to mass, I feel like they've already produced the product, and now they want you to mass distribute it. So you may be like a distribution factory, and I'm talking about in the spiritual realm, like you're in a factory, and you got a pound of chocolate, and now whoever produced the chocolate wants you to create the flavor. All right. um Use your machines, use your ingenuity, okay, your innovative ideas to break the chocolate up. Put a pretty wrapper on it and sell that shit. Hot and piping, hot chocolate. That's what they want you to do. And stop being so scary, is what they're saying. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to you. So I feel like somebody's literally talking to you like that. Like, stop being so damn scary. Like, bag that shit up. Put it out. And you're like, oh, they're bullying me. I don't know. So now you're over here. Think of it like this. You've never sold chocolate before. You've never distributed chocolate before. So you're looking at this chocolate like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't even eat chocolate. I don't even fuck with chocolate. Chocolate is on a low vibration. This is just hypothetically speaking. And your counterpart wants you to figure out how to sell chocolate, but you don't even eat chocolate. You know? That's the best way I could do it. And no, they're not trying to get you to sell yourself or sell your soul, or, or go ask other people for questions and figure it out. They're trying to turn you into, instead of being a consumer, your counterpart wants you to become a producer of something. And I feel like whatever they have given you, it's a gift, but it's raw potential. And you don't know how to really work with raw potential. So you're going to have to figure out, how to get back in the game. It's almost like you've been thrown the ball and you don't know how to fucking play football. And now you have to figure out how to like get to the other side of the field without, dropping this ball. How you gonna do it? How you gonna do it? Because you're that one person that this person can count on, right? There is no one like you. There's only one of you. And if you have this ability to literally quarterback this play that your counterpart has thrown at you, you win. Now here's what I'm saying to you. This is not a game of win or lose or pick Misha. I feel as if your counterpart is genuinely trying to teach you, but they are a non-verbal type of teacher. They are not the type of teacher that's going to spell it out for you. They're not the type of teacher that's going to tell you everything that you need to know or hear, because they believe that if you are the right person for them, there's something about your spiritual connection, your communication, telepathy with them. It got to be on this type of tier, this type of level. So they may speak in parables. They may be someone that's very, very wise, very intellectual, very strategic. But people that need them to spell it out for them and to read between the lines for them and hold their hand, they're like, that's not my person. You feel me? Cook it, cut it, flip it, do it all you got, whatever you got to do. So if you want some confidence, this person is pretty much saying like they know that you're capable of it because they've already watched you do it. A lot of you guys have already done this by getting out of unhealthy relationships with karmic partners, right? You cut that out. You worked on yourself, you cooked yourself, and then you flipped your life to a better lifestyle. So that struggle in itself shows just how much you're capable of anything else. The problem is somewhere along the line, you brought a program with you that needs to be wiped clean. But the only way to clean or wash this money or wash this lesson or wash this, I only know plug talk, okay? So forgive me if y'all hearing a lot of different conversation. I only know plug talk, okay? That's all I know. So you got to flip it to make it make sense for yourself. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Only you can get rid of this program that's still residing in your subconscious realm. You feel me? What is this? What is this? Hold on. I feel like the only problem is that when you get out of a hectic situation, like you're looking for home. And I feel like what your twin is trying to show you is that home is wherever you are. So no matter the environment that you're in, stop thinking that there's going to come a point where you're never going to experience conflict, where you're never going to be connecting to people at different density levels than you. Everywhere you go, you're going to have to learn how to be an emotionally intelligent and emotionally controlled individual, where you're able to do business and relate or connect with people at other density levels outside of your own. Like you're going to have to like stop thinking that, oh, once I do the work on myself, I'm never going to have to do, I can just avoid this entire level of consciousness and I can just be completely happy. because as long as you're on this planet, as long as you're in this dimension, you're going to always have a mission. And today's mission is going to be different from tomorrow's mission. You know, tomorrow's mission is going to be different, is what I'm hearing. You're always going to encounter happiness haters. You're always going to encounter spiritual abusers. You are a magnet for it. You both are magnets for it. But you're going to have to keep it moving. Something about moving. Oh. Yeah, boss daddy, marrying for money. Like, you're not that type of person. Like, nothing about you is like this. There's a belief system. There's a belief system here where it's like, I'm going to finally meet my person, my counterpart. And like, when you're in attractive energy, that does not mean that you're trying to attract someone to come and rescue you, or you're trying to attract to someone that wants to buy you like a piece of meat off the market and then keep you as a well-kept person. Your light shines too bright to be a well-kept individual. You feel what I'm saying? So this notion that you're going to be in this empress energy, your counterpart's going to be in this emperor energy, and this, they're going to provide and take care of you and all that other hoopla, that's from a prior paradigm that no longer serves you. In this paradigm, it's about freedom, and freedom is as essential as the air that we breathe. And in order for someone to respect you, you have to you have to want for yourself what you want for others. And if you don't want for yourself that type of freedom, then you're pretty much asking the universe to bring you a partner that's ready to buy you and keep you well kept or something like that. But I feel like a part of your soul mission is for you to have this type of counterpart that sticks beside you. Like, y'all are meant to be that Bonnie and Clyde. Like, y'all are meant to be that type of connection without the struggle. Okay, let me not say without the struggle. I do feel like lessons are going to be there. But like I said, this doesn't feel like the type of connection where someone is bringing a very low density into the union. I do feel like you are just receiving. You're in a receiving frequency. And when you're in a receiving frequency, your masculine energy is bringing all, like, has opened the door of the store. And so you're in the store and now you got all these customers. So think of the frequencies that are coming at you like jackpot. Yeah. They're in your store and it's like they have issues and they need fixing. So pretty much this person is like, I brought people to you. They need help. They need your help. Help them. They need fixing. That's what I'm seeing here. You know, I don't know what type of fixing. It's going to be different for everybody. So a lot of y'all are about to see an influx. And if you have spiritually based business, you're going to see an influx. If you have, especially if you're in the market of like life coaching, love and relationship counseling, and financial advisors as well, like, y'all are going to receive an influx. an influx of people that are going to attempt to try to get over on you. They're going to try to manipulate you to get some type of free service or free help. They're going to try to, they're that level of consciousness that are clout chasers. They're going to test your spirit. They're going to want to, um, yeah, I feel like it's going to bring out a side of you. Like, you about to go back to work, just so you know. Like, you about to be working. Work, 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 work. You about to have, you're going back to work. I don't know if this was a honeymoon phase, a vacation, or what the hell has been going on, but you want some clarity? I just feel like y'all are not meant to work for anybody else. Y'all are not meant to be a part of any type of cliques or groups or communities. Y'all are meant to be free agents out here where no one can control you. Damn. You're meant to harvest the dark. Whatever's in the dark, I'm telling you, while this person is away, while y'all are in no contact, or while y'all are in separation of any sort, your divine counterpart is in the sun. They're shining. They're shining right now. And everything that they look at, you're receiving. And it's like screenshots. Whatever their eyes look at, you receive. And so it may be a challenge for you to really like know like this is a direct message from your twin because of the trust issues that I was telling you about. So today's mission is about you guys learning how to trust your intuition when it comes to what your twin is trying to show you, trying to get you to do. I feel like your twin is trying to get you to expand. It's time to expand. It's time to grow. It's time for other people. It's time to become international. It's time for other people to see you. It's time, like, get ready because you about to be booked and busy. You hear me? Booked and busy. Whatever it is that you do. And I feel like if you've been looking for a career or, like having your own business or something like that where you get to actually say what it is that you want to say. You get to actually be the King of Swords in reverse. Like, I talk to you if I want to talk to you. I fuck with you if I want to fuck with you. But, I don't really owe anyone any explanation. I feel like your cutoff game is about to be extremely strong. I just see you really like do not disturb type of energy. And I feel like it's because you're in the lab or you're in your creative juices need to get going. Like, you got to turn the factory lights back on. The factory's lights need to be turned back on. Whatever factory process that you have going on is different for everybody, but you got to get that light turned back on. And so, you know how they say push and pee? You got to turn pain into purpose. All right, being on your P's and Q's, quality over quantity. You know the routine. There's something about the routine. Stop capping. I feel like because this is what creators do. If people ain't talking about you, you're not relevant. Type shit. That's what I'm seeing here. And so any negativity that comes in association, um, I mean, that's money. That's what your person is saying. That's money. All right. So y'all know the mission, right? Y'all understand what the mission is for today? Don't go running back to your old way of thinking. That was the old version of you. Something about somebody's mom as well. There's a situation. Somebody's mom could be wanting them to like go back to the old version of them. It's like they miss the old version of you. They miss when you were way more generous. You were way more impressionable. Somebody wants to revert you back to a childlike state when you were way more impressionable, and they can tell you, they can say something to you and it would affect you emotionally and like get you to do and operate whatever they want you to do. The mission. The mission. I heard, do you trust me? Do you trust me? I feel like divine feminine, you have like karmic family, friends, romantic partners. They are manifesting you to kind of like give up on something, some type of goal, some type of work that you're doing. They want you back. Something about I want you back. You're all I ever wanted. Okay. And I feel like, okay, so your counterpart is trying to help you move in a positive cycle with positivity, high vibration, and things like that. While at the same time, you have external forces that want you to change jobs, change careers, like on some hocus pocus shit. Like, come little children, I'll take you away. They want you to go back. And then they just drain and energy siphon your energy, right? Like you're under some type of spell. They want the old Piscean age back, but we are in a different age now. It's a different age. It's a different age. It's a different time. And so you've been set free from this limited belief already once and before, but the program is trying to anchor its way back in by way of close friends and family, ex-partners, people you've had lessons with. You've already mastered all these lessons is what it's showing me. But the program don't want to let you go. I'm here, let my people go. So what you want Taurus to do in regards to this spirit? You have to believe. This is a trust fall. This is another trust fall. You gotta believe. You gotta believe that the inclination is going to appear. You gotta believe that if you need to move, even if it's at the last minute, at the nick of time, when you least expect it, Spirit's gonna deliver you from a situation. when you least expect it. It's going to deliver you from some type of drama. But you're going to have to start harvesting. Something about harvesting off of the raw potential that's constantly being channeled your way, even if you don't like that level of consciousness that's, you know, coming towards you. When I was younger, we lived in a Jewish community, right, in Miami, Florida. And that was a very poverty stricken time when I was younger. But my grandfather owned a store that I remember going to often. And as Hebrew Israelites, right, the nation that we were a part of, like we didn't eat like pork, you know, certain things, like we follow the 10 Commandments and stuff like that. Long story short, even though we had a store, we still sold like pork. We still provided the options of the people what they wanted. And I used to always ask myself, like, if we don't eat it, why are we selling it, right? And the response that I got was, just because we don't do it don't mean that we can't cater to the, you know, the needs and desires of other people. We're not here to force other people to think like us or to believe like us, but we are providing a service, and that's a grocery store. So long story short, I feel like that's kind of what I'm seeing here. You may not necessarily agree with another person's choice of preference of life or walk of life, but that shouldn't stop you from being able to do business with that person. It shouldn't create this type of wedge between you and good business. And that is kind of what's being fostered here, is not controlling another person's belief systems or how they operate or live their life. The Fool in reverse. Yeah. It doesn't mean that you have to save people or fix people. There's something here. And I feel like I keep trying to figure out exactly what it is, but I feel like you are the only person that can really determine, you know, my job here is pretty much done, is what Spirit is telling me. It's my job to tell you what I see here, what the mission is. It's your job to take the potential and now be self-sufficient with it. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of a message to me too, as the messenger, is I have to know when to stop, right? Even though I may want to know or provide the answers, I'm starting to sound very redundant, because I feel like if you look too closely for long enough without application, this is how you get fucked up when you try to tap into these types of energies. These are the type of connections where you get your mission, you get your ration, and then you do the work, or you apply the work, or you apply the message, and then you come back for your next ration. But it ain't time for your next ration yet, because you still have to apply yourself. So we're going to stop right there. Honey, I get the message. Thank you, Spirit. So whoever this message is meant to resonate for, you know your mission, you know your assignment. So go out there and shine and be great. I love you guys. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Good night, everybody.